Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Holly. Today I'm going to be planning in my personal planner for the week of March 6th, but I am going to be using different inserts than usual. If you normally are a fan of my personal videos, you know the inserts I typically use are my So Much Crafting personal vertical inserts. I really enjoy these, but lately I've just been feeling very dissatisfied with my on-the-go planner. I just feel like I don't have space every day to write down my to-dos, and so I kind of have to stack everything up in the grid bar, but there's never enough space, and I'm just feeling like to be really functional for me, I need a little bit more space, or at least I want to play around with whether that's more functional for me. So what I did was I went ahead and purchased the Annie Plans Printables for the month of March, or actually it was an entire quarter, and it's her week on 4-page, wait if we can get there, her week on 4-page personal inserts. So I've been playing around with Annie Plans Printables for my traveler's notebook. I've really been enjoying them. I find them very easy to print and work with. I did do one video with those, and I will link that below. In general, I find the Rach Mark had a video on how she does her traveler's notebook ones, and I found those very helpful. And for the ring bound ones, it's a little trickier because you have to do the down the middle and then punch them, but honestly, it doesn't take that much time. You can just kind of do it while you're watching a YouTube video. But if I were to go with the week on 4 pages, I might go ahead and pick up the So Much Crafting ones, because I do like the So Much Crafting ones are divided into 2 sections, and I do like that. But these were like $2 because a couple of the months had already passed, so I decided $2 for trying it out for 1 month is better than buying like an entire year's worth from So Much Crafting, even if I don't know I like them. So I think this will be fun. So we're gonna go ahead and try week on 4 pages this week. So the way these are laid out is that you have a this week, which is kind of like your sidebar area, and then you have one long section for each day, and the first pages are Monday through Wednesday. The second ones are Thursday through Sunday. So I am very curious to see if I like these. I think in general in March, I am going to be doing several different videos, just trying out different ways to do on-the-go planning. So trying these, trying getting back into my traveler's notebook. I'm just trying to find one that is actually functional and that I'm actually gonna refer to every day and not just like catch up on like in the middle of the week. So I definitely wanna try these, and I'm gonna go ahead and pop these out, but first let me show you the kit I'm gonna be using. This is a kit from Crafts by Thaowie that I bought last fall. And I definitely, some of it is kind of too fall-like obviously the leaves and the pumpkins, but otherwise I think it could read very spring with like the florals and the rain boots and stuff, because it is kind of rainy here lately, kind of still cold, but not quite cold. And I like that it had the pinks. It does have this quote box, but I could cover that with deco or something, because it says, "Give me pumpkins, leaves, sweaters, and tea." And then we have the half boxes, the headers, her to-do lists, bottom washi, not sure how I'm gonna use that yet, TBD, and the washi. And then you do get this extra sheet that has your date covers and your little things and some sidebar stuff. So, I mean, I'm gonna give it a try. I think this is gonna be fun. I'm excited to use this kit. Crafts by Thaowie is currently closed, and I don't even think she's announced a closing date or an opening date, so I am sorry about that. But I just wanted to use this kit before I really dove into the true springy kits. I had wanted to do kind of like a Frozen week. I had a couple of different Frozen themed, but like I said in my Erin Condren, it's just not really like that cold still. I mean, it's cold, but it's just not, it doesn't feel truly wintry here anymore, like we're well into spring. So I felt a little silly using that. So I do think this will be like a little tricky to do, I think, because you kind of have to flip back and forth between the pages, but we'll try to make this work. I think how I want to do it is, like I said, I'm really kind of have been missing the having a to-do list every day. So I know the way I want to get started is just putting a to-do list at the bottom of every day. So I'm going to go ahead and do that first, because I just really feel like I want to have a to-go to-do list with me every day. Okay, so I put those down. They're fairly plain, but that's okay. I think I'm gonna kind of treat this almost like a mini Erin Condren. So I'm gonna put a lot in here just because I have been feeling like when I'm on the go, I'm missing things. So I think what I'm gonna do next is my meal, like my dinners, so that I have all of those listed in here. So I'm gonna do these meal little things Does anyone else out there plan with week on 4 pages? I have watched a few videos. Like I know Jasenia, who's the Planner Sophisticate, does some, but I think they're just like mock spreads. I don't think she actually uses hers. And maybe Kiara did some too. But do you guys use these? I mean, I love how cute and like compact the other ones are. But I'm just feeling like, especially because I have like a longer commute, I'm feeling like I should check things, like I should be referring to my planner on my commute. I read an article, this is very random, but I read an article that was like, if you start thinking about work and like doing a little bit of kind of pre-work on your commute, you're like much more focused and productive once you actually get into the office. So I've been kind of wanting to do that a little bit, not too much, because I do like to use my commute time to like catch up on YouTube or read, but just like a little bit I think would be helpful. So having like all of the things in this planner I think will be really nice when I'm looking to do that. So the other thing I do want to do is put in my TV shows in the little things section, I guess as we're calling it. So I have on Tuesday a TV show, on Thursday, and on Sunday. And honestly, I don't know how much I'll use this over the weekend. I like, cause I'm at my desk and I just really use my Erin Condren a lot on the weekends, but I'm just gonna fill it in as if I'm gonna use it. Okay, and then I think I am gonna go back to my sidebar here. So for the sidebar, we have these headers. We have a shopping list, next week to clean, and spending. And we have this cute little list here. So I think I'll use this. I also want to use a deco box. And I think I'll just go ahead and use one of the regular deco boxes and I'm going to try to not use the quote box. And so maybe on like a busier day, I just won't use a full box. So I'm just going to put this up here. Well, do I even need that? Maybe I just won't even do a box over there. This is going to be like a very white space, I would think. So maybe I'll just put some washi at the top. I don't know if I want the sidebar to be white space or not. For some reason, it's like ingrained in my head that sidebars can't have white space just from like the Erin Condren, but I don't know. I guess they could. But like even when I do white space spreads in my Erin Condren, I make the sidebar no white space. So I'll do that. Maybe do some of the yellow in there. And then I think I'll do the other to-do list. I think there's one more to-do list. I'm gonna make that for my videos, by the way. Although I kind of wanted to put those in the day, but that's okay. Oh, I could make that for my Instagram posts. I've been wanting to track like what I'm planning to post on Instagram because I'm trying to get consistent and do it every day. So maybe I'll still put my videos during the week. I think that makes sense. I'm gonna cut this to-do list in half. So they have one that's to do. I'm gonna start at the bottom and put this down here so that I make sure I have room for everything. Then I'm gonna put some washi. Oh no, then I'm gonna put a header, and I want that header to be, I'm not gonna do a to clean list in this planner because this is really my outside the home one. Instead, I kind of wanna do like a to call list. So for that, I'm actually just gonna take one of these little thing headers because I don't think I'm gonna use these on every day. I'm just gonna leave, I'm just not gonna put a header on for the little things. And so I will do little things. And then I'm gonna take a strip of washi. Okay, that looks nice for a sidebar. I think that looks good. I'm glad I didn't put like a quote box in there because I wouldn't have had enough room. So on to Monday. Monday, I want to go for a run in the morning. And then I want to, so I'm gonna mark that down first actually. So I'm gonna take that on top of one of these little quarter boxes. I love how she does like this, is it like a hexagon or an octagon here, whatever you wanna call it, to mark down my run in the morning. And then I am going to take a full box just to start bringing some of these in. put that down. And then really that night, I just want to get a lot of YouTube done. Oh, my video. How am I gonna do videos? Okay, I lied. I'm gonna move this run down because I'm gonna do videos at the top of every day. And by the way, I did print this on, my office happens to have some like nice heavyweight paper that's like 28-pound paper. I don't think it's quite as bright as she recommends, but I thought this worked great, and it's like a double-sided printer at the office too, so that's nice. So hopefully I don't get in trouble. I don't think I would. But I can use that then. So I'm gonna go ahead and just take a little thing at the top. And so to use as an icon for my plan with me, I am going to take a Clever Gal Crafts heart, and I have these are almost like a perfect match. These like kind of pinky, red, orange, I don't know what you want to call it. I'm gonna go ahead and move this sneaker just over here so that there's not too many icons there. And then I'm gonna put this there, and I do wanna leave, I think I should probably do the date headers first actually, so that I know how much space there is. And her date covers are so pretty, so I definitely wanna use these. And I think since I'm bringing in foil, I'm going to go ahead and use some foiled numbers as well. I can tell that I'm going to be running through these very quickly and need to pick up more, but these are from my newest addiction, and I love them. So I'm gonna go ahead and put those in. Okay, and then I will just lay these down right up top here. And I think they cover it pretty well. I just have to put it up a little higher. Yeah, those look really nice. Okay, I think that looks really cute. So now back to Monday. I'm gonna go ahead with that Clever Gal Crafts icon, or heart, to mark the video, and then I have my run, and then that night, like I said, I just want to work on YouTube. So I'm going to take one of her half boxes here, take this navy one, and just layer this over. And to mark that down, I'm going to take one of these really cute GP Sticker Studio Desk Girls. I think the colors go really well with this kit. And I will, ooh, sticky. I will put that here, just kind of into the, and then I can just write that there. And I think that looks very cute. And then on to Tuesday. Okay, and then on to Tuesday, I think for a little bit of variety, I am going to take, or put the half box up towards the top. I'm debating whether I really want to do a half box, a full box. I'm debating whether I want to do a full box on every day, but I think I do. I don't know. I could see doing these very white spacey, but I think I'm gonna try to like make them look as similar to my Erin Condren. I don't know. We'll see how it works out. Anyway, and then I want to put down a video again. So I'm gonna take a little thing. Okay, and then on Tuesday morning, I also am going to a yoga class. And so I'm going to take a half box. I'll take this yellow one. Put that here, and that is Tuesday morning. Oh, I realized I totally forgot to use my habit trackers. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna find some space for those because I definitely want to include those. So I think I might just like layer them up at the top here. At least one. I definitely need to fit at least one for Instagram. I guess that can be fine. I think that's good. You can see the this week a little bit, but I think that's fine. I'll just use the one, I guess. That's annoying. I should have left more room for those. Oh well. Sorry, back to Tuesday. Want to go to yoga that morning. To mark that, I'm going to use my new, spoiler alert, Fox and Pip Customs. Oh no, not spoiler alert. You'll have seen the haul where these are included. I love these. I think they're so, so cute. I just love them so much. They make me so happy. And then that night, I am going to be hanging out with my husband, and I think I'm just gonna use the date night sticker because we'll just like be spending some time together. We're trying to have like one night per week where we like have designated Dan and Holly time. So I'll just call it that since the weekend is a little busy, and put that here. Then I'll just write in like time with Dan. And then on to Wednesday. Wednesday morning, I'm not going to work out. I am gonna try and grab a cup of coffee, and on the little deco sheet here, she does have a little coffee cup. So I'll layer that. Maybe I'll just use, I have these gold foil, My Newest Addiction stickers, and I'll just take those. Oh, I'm also uploading a video. Wait, gotta put that in first. I think that's cute, and I can just kind of write around that. And then Wednesday night, so this actually is did not make it into my Erin Condren. So I filmed my Erin Condren on Saturday. And then Saturday afternoon, we actually went to meet a dog, and I think we think she's the one, and our application was approved, and so they're gonna come Wednesday night to do the home visit. So we're really, really excited. Keep your fingers crossed. I am really hopeful that we get her. She just seems like she's such a sweetheart, and yeah, she just seems really great. So we're really excited and hopeful that she joins our family. So anyway, I'm gonna take a full box down here and use that half box on top. Let me fix this first. There we go. So that is now Wednesday night. Originally I wasn't, in my Erin Condren I said I wasn't sure what I was doing Wednesday night. That is Wednesday night now. So I'm going to take a half box. I'll take this one with the pretty flowers, although we already have flowers there. I'm gonna take this little weird thing here. I don't even know. This is kind of a half box. And I'm going to use the heart and the asterisk, maybe like layer the heart up here and put the asterisk here to just kind of note that it's important. So that is Wednesday. And then on to Thursday. Thursday I have like an all day work trip, so need to get up early for that and do that. And then, so for that, I'm gonna use these, I'm just gonna keep with the Fox and Pip theme here. I'm gonna use these No Talkie Before Coffee stickers, because I definitely am gonna need to grab a cup of coffee before I get on the road that morning. And I'll just layer those over this. I will put down a full box. Take this yellow one maybe. Layer that. That's like 3 layers of stickers. Oh, I also wanted to note that it is trash day, so I'm just gonna take another little thing down here and stack that up there. And then elsewise on Thursday, we do have the work meetings, or really it's a presentation. So to note that, I'm gonna go ahead and take one of the Fox and Pip little paper clip stickers, because those always mean like work to me in my head. And I'm gonna try and lift this one and see if it doesn't lift the ink. It lifted it a little, but oh well. Okay, so, because I just like to kind of alternate the side for the icons. Put that there for the work meetings. And then that afternoon, I do want to try and get in a longer run, since I will be back, like these are during, like this will be over at the end of lunchtime. So I'm gonna take just this little thing actually. Oh no, there's a lot of little things there already that aren't there. So I will take a quarter box to note that. And I'll take one of my Scribble Prints Co. stickers. I think this mustard actually coordinates quite nicely. grab that to note down that run. And that's really it for Thursday. And then on Friday, I also do want to note down that it is payday. So I'm just gonna put that like at the bottom here. And Friday, maybe I'll layer that over a half or a full box down at the bottom here. Actually, I think on Friday I'm not gonna do any full boxes, and I'm gonna use deco instead to fill in any space. So Friday morning, I do wanna work out again. I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna do. Oh, I need to put in a video also. Let's do the video first, and I will grab one of these TVs since I don't need them anymore. And then I do want to work out that morning, so I am gonna just take another little thing, even though it's like a little redundant. Actually, this one works upside down, so that's nice because it's just a barbell and it's kind of the same right side up and right side down, so I can alternate these a little. Note down that I do want to work out that morning, and then that night I think I'm going to just have like a me time night, since in theory if we get approved, and I don't know whether to plan for this, they seem to really like us, and I think the home visit is more just like to make sure that our home is safe, and I'm pretty sure our home is safe, so there's a very, very real chance that we're picking up Sarita on Saturday, and so I think I'm gonna plan for that. I wasn't sure if I wanted to incorporate that or not, and I think I will. So that means like Friday night, I think it's gonna be like just a chill, like take some me time. My husband and I kind of just like do our own thing kind of night. Since Saturday, we'll probably do kind of like an at-home date night, hanging out with our new dog. So I will note down some me time. And how do I wanna mark that? I think I'll take this pretty box here and just put that there. And I do want to paint my nails, so I think I will take the little nail polish from Fox and Pip as well, and put this there to note painting my nails. And then I also want to take this cute and cozy girl, or do I want the bath one? I'll take the bath one, because I think these are really cute too, with the wine, to note down kind of like me time, bath night kind of deal. Then I'm gonna fill in that space with just a little deco here. I will take, there's already flowers on that day. I kind of want to use the boots. I don't know if they'll fit though. And they don't quite fit. I'll take the books since it might be like a reading kind of night too. That looks cute. And that's Friday. And then on to Saturday. So Saturday we do want to go to an exercise class first thing, so I'm going to take another one of these little things and just mark that down. Actually, I'm going to take a bigger. So I'm going to take a half box. I'll do some navy because we don't have very much navy yet. Oh, and I want to layer a full box. Maybe this one. Put down this for our exercise class, and gotta use another one of these Fox and Pips. They just make me so happy. Layer that over to note that down, and then we do want to grab groceries, ideally before we pick up Sarita. So we have, there's a grocery little thing, so I think I'm going to use that to mark down getting groceries. And I'm gonna put in a quarter box. I think I'm not gonna fill it in yet, just not to jinx myself, but I'm gonna just take a quarter box and layer that with, oh, there was a nail polish in the kit. Oh well. And layer that with, I'm gonna take another one of these asterisks and mark that, but just not fill it in yet. And then that night, like I said, just gonna be kind of like lazy at home, hanging out, hopefully with our new dog. So I'm gonna take this little comfy and cozy Fox and Pip sticker there and put that, and then I can write that in. And I think that is good. And then on to Sunday, I do want to first thing mark down a video. So I'll grab another TV. And then Sunday I am hosting a friend over for a like planner brunch. So I'm gonna take this cute little, oh, I didn't mean to do these two next to each other. Oh well. This one with like the little cup of tea, which I think is cute to indicate brunch. And then I'm also gonna take this planner and I'll just put that down here. And we're gonna do like crafts, hopefully on camera, so that'll be a lot of fun. And then the rest of the day, I do need to get my own filming done, and I wanna get like laundry and things like that done. And I think I'm gonna add this little cute Fox and Pip laundry sticker just down here instead of up there to note down laundry. And I can write in next to it the different loads of laundry I want to do. And then up there, I'm just going to mark down. There was a laundry in the kit as well, but I like this better. So I will note down planning and filming. I think I'm actually just going to take a little thing to mark that down, and then I can fill in the rest of the space with deco. Actually, I don't even need to mark down planning and filming because I'll just put it in the to-do list. So let me take some cute deco here to fill that space up since I didn't use a full box there. And I think that looks nice in that space. So I think that is everything for my plans. I do want to go back. I'm gonna go ahead and write stuff in, and then we can come back and add some deco in. Okay guys, so I started to fill this out and I realized it was like way later than I had realized. So I need to just come back and show you guys the finished look and add some deco without filling that in so I can move on here. So I'm gonna go ahead and add in some deco. I definitely want to use these like little boots. I think this is really cute. I wish I knew which, I could look up which days it's gonna rain, but I just kind of want to use them as deco. Very cute. I want to use these like coats too. Could just kind of like do it like, I popped it back in here, by the way. It's so weird not having a grid bar, but I actually kind of like it. So that's nice. Oh, I can pop this and then just punch out the sticker. Kind of layer it like this. Oh, I didn't use the bottom washi either, by the way. And well, I'll show you what I didn't use, but I was debating putting the bottom washi along the bottom here, but I think if I'm gonna add some deco, and it's already kind of like the colors of the spread are fairly busy, so I don't wanna make it too overwhelming. Oh, I totally wanna squeeze in this umbrella. Where can it go? Okay, I ended up putting like something at the bottom of every box, but I think that looks actually cute because those heart checklists were fairly plain. So I am going to show you now what we have left in this kit. So definitely have some deco, but I just didn't want to use the super fall themed stuff. Have some little things, header, ooh, another piece of deco. Let's use that, obviously. So we have that there, we have that there. So maybe on this page, put it near the date night here. That'll be cute. Okay, so anyway, deco, it's a couple of headers and little things left, pretty much all the washi. So I think just by nature of doing a white space in this week, I don't think I could get away with using just a regular personal kit in the 4-page though, because you do need all of the heart, like I would want all heart checklists on every day. And so I don't know, we'll have to see how this plays out. But anyways, bottom washi and a lot of regular washi left. These headers, of course, I forgot to use the weekend banner because obviously you guys know who I am as a person. And then all the today and little things. And then I have a few half boxes and one, or full boxes and one quarter box left as well. So, you know, enough for like another spread if I wanted to, but I'll probably hang on to these, but maybe I'll use them next fall or something. So I love how this turned out. I think it looks so cute. It's making me realize just how much I need to switch that out. That is definitely coming up soon. And I just really think this looks so cute. So let me know what you guys thought. I'm really curious to see if it's functional. I mean, everything looks cute, right? When you add stickers to it, the question is, does it function? So I will definitely keep you posted on that. I'm excited to try out a new format and hopefully get more into planning it and back into planning on my on-the-go planner. So thank you guys so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up if you like seeing this new format, and go ahead and subscribe if you want to see more planner videos in general. Thanks again. Bye.